the Lakers beat up the Grizzlies, right? I mean, it's funny because Dylan Brooks is like, he gotta give me 40, and they lost by 40. All right, so he got what he asked for, and man, they upset the number 2 seed for 4-2. What happened? You picked the Lakers in 6. What happened?
The Lakers were just too much. The Lakers were just too much. They had too much for them. And like I said, and it wasn't even. And I said that they wouldn't be able to handle AD. AD ain't even the one that went off for real. It was the team.
Yeah.
The entire team turned up. And then it's the Grizzlies. This is the reason why I put John Morant and Dylan Brooks in the doghouse. Now I'll probably be taking John Morant out because he actually spoke to the media after they lost.
Mm-hmm.
But Dylan Brooks was nowhere to be found. So you can't be these kind of players and be all talk, but not back it up. And then when you lose, you know where to be found. You just
Mm-hmm.
can't do that. And just like this comment said by JMO, Dylan Brooks straight clown activity. That's what happens, man. You can't be out there poking bears and then get mad when that same bear puts you out in the first round. So to me, that's just I just feel like the Lakers had more momentum, and Memphis just they didn't have enough for real. And yeah, I agree. They missed Steven Adams and Brandon Clark. They needed those two, and they didn't have them. Yeah, they had Xavier Tillman, who I guess everyone knows now, thanks to Carl. But
Uh,
they none of them are enough. The Lakers just shot better. They were more hungrier, and Dylan Brooks went at the wrong guy. LeBron James is just some he's the greatest. To me, he's the second greatest basketball player of all time, and that's not someone that you want to bother. So the Lakers did what they were supposed to do, like I said, and they won in 6, just like I predicted.
yeah. All right. They Devin, let me know how Cancun is. We'll be there after the playoffs. So David, man. So I picked Memphis. All right. And then looking back at everything, I'm like, whoever picked Memphis to win the series, that was a dumb move. Dumb move. So you look at the roster from top to bottom without Steven Adams, without Brandon Clark, all right? The Lakers are better, point blank. The two best players are arguably on the Lakers. I mean, they are. And then the two best players on the Lakers are bigger than the two best players on the what's the name on the Grizzlies. On top of that, they're better.
Hmm.
Jaren Jackson, I mean, him and AD, really. You got Baines. Now, one thing the Lakers did differently in game 6 was they made sure Baines wouldn't get comfortable. Like every time Baines got the ball, they blessed that man. Every time he got the ball, they do two eye him every single time. Right when he called for the pick and roll, and that's what you got to do to get your. That's what you got to do, Milwaukee. When somebody's having a good game, you got to get the ball in his hands, and that's what they did. Him and Josh shot poorly in Game 6. They didn't play good at all. The Lakers, they couldn't stop the Lakers at all. The Lakers were just scoring at will, especially LeBron James and AD. LeBron James shot great from the field. He actually started off the game really good. Like he opposed his will early. And just the whole series, they just had nothing for the Lakers. Like if you look at every game was almost a blowout, except for every game was almost a blowout for real, except for that game winning layup LeBron had to go to OT. That one game was the only game it wasn't close. And guess what? If the Grizzlies close that up, then they go back home 3-2. I mean, they go back home 2-2 versus 3-1. And they would have had a chance playing in game 7 tomorrow. But the Lakers earned that win. They were the better team. Now they just gotta wait for the Warriors and Kings game.
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I picked them. I mean, when I first mentioned it, I said that it was because not having Steven Adams and Brandon Clark was going to be a big issue.
Yeah.
But everyone else just did what they're supposed to do, and no one can not say anything. No one can say anything bad about D'Angelo Russell now. The boy had 31 points, hit 5 threes, and shot over 70% in the closeout game. So D'Lo did what he was supposed to do. Austin Reeves has been doing what he's supposed to do, and their defense has stepped up as well
Yeah.
with excuse me, with Vanderbilt and Rui. Rui had some good games in this series. So the Lakers were just a better team, like you said. So
Yeah, the
Yo,
Lakers average 9 blocks and like, oh, they average 9 blocks and 7 steals.
AD himself had 26 blocks in the series.
So they wow. And here and I like this right here for JMO. He said, and all Lakers fans do is dog Darvin Ham when they lose, wear the praise out for his defensive schemes. That's true, because that was an adjustment they made, man, in Game 6, and they caught them off guard. And Baines came out and guaranteed a Game 7, not
Hmm.
expecting, thinking he's gonna get the same looks he's gonna get Game 5. Nah, man, that's playoff basketball. It's adjustments, and Darvin
Exactly.
Ham made adjustments. And so good job to the Lakers handling the business. And like Memphis, this is part of it's just like the Bucks. It's an upsetting season, even though they had injuries, but like you can tell they just wasn't focused like they were last year. Last year they were focused. They were actually like people actually picked them to win the West. This year they had all the off the court issues. Then you got Dylan Brooks talking trash and not addressing the media. Like that's so whack to me, man. Like you come out, you call LeBron old. You come out, you talking about you gotta give me 40. You talking about I poke bears, and then you haven't really talked to the media since. Like I don't think he talked to the media when they won. I don't know. I looked at it. He probably
No,
did.
he was there. He was
He was
there.
there. Okay. But they say he dipped out before they got to the locker room. But Baines, when you hear him talk, he sounds like a leader. He sounds like he is their leader. And what the Grizzlies need to do in this all season, they need to go get some vets, man. They need to go get some vets because that locker room is young, and they need somebody to steer them like in the Kings locker room. You know what they always refer to HB Harrison Barnes. Harrison
Hmm.
Barnes been a big boy. Deli been a big. They don't even play, but he's there. They need a veteran. They need veterans in the locker room. They got a bunch of young dudes there. So I didn't know Cancun was in the West.
Well, well,
I
we know
didn't know
now.
that.
We know that's where the parade is at.
No, okay. Let's get it. All right, on to another game, man. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button, no matter what you're listening to or watching it. Hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.